championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pregame, you can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Wideouts now clustered. Motion now from the tight end. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's a big play by the defense, because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play looking to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
It's reeled in. It's Edwards. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
What a great stop by this defense on 4th down. They were ready for that quarterback run. Clearly, they were studying the same tape that we watched, Chris, all week long. They knew that this offense loves in short yardage to get their quarterback involved in the run game, and they were ready for it with a huge stop.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And they'll kick it away here. Oh, and the punt will land just beyond the goal line. They missed an opportunity to pin the opponent back. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They go with that. Loses the ball behind the line. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up, still moving.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup, and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they tried the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, LSU.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for a 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense. Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. On the field to take over. Here's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously
looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He wins the foot race to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on 1st down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Baker. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for his back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle. Buck, nice game. Sets him up 1st down at the 14.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a 1st down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
On the run here. Lets it go. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a Smythe with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He tosses it back. Running out of time in the pocket. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's an out route. The catch made. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Got some time, now lets it go. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game, and Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses, but now you've got to transition. You've got to adjust, and it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, and he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. This time it's complete. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a response from this defense. They give up the explosive play on the previous snap and come right back and get to the quarterback, create a negative play, and put him behind schedule. That's exactly what you need to do, in particular, after they generated some momentum with that big play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quick dart to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense. Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, it looks like the offense caught him being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. Now this offense set up first and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got to make them pay. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Pitches to the back. Touchdown, LSU. Powers into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
It feels like in big games, special teams mistakes are always magnified. And here, after the run, he puts it on the ground. And now it's a turnover. And this offense is going to be right back on the field. And they give their defense no rest after that turnover.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Edwards. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pressure is coming. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. And he's hit just before the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on 4th down. That's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense cannot be stopped.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Escaping the pressure, moving right. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. There it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Rush gets home.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Wants to throw it. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. And they bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Baker. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure's on. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Another clutch conversion in this high-stakes game. Impressive execution, Joel.
Chris, this quarterback has ice water.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. He's back to throw again on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Quick breaks into the open. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Returns it for a pick 6. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, it's just one of those days where nothing goes right. And unfortunately for this group, it happened in a big environment. What an incredible performance, and you got to give this coaching staff a lot of credit. This group was prepared on all sides of the football, offensively, defensively, and now putting it away for the victory.
Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, at least there's some positivity here. This is good for film. You get back in there Sunday night, Monday morning. At least there's something to hang your hat on for this offense. Maybe build towards next week. But I tell you, today, this has been massively disappointing.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB